Hi everyone, Joe here and welcome back to another video. Now, doing something a little bit different today. As it is Thyroid Cancer Awareness Month, I thought what better time is there for me to go back and look at the beginning of my journey and probably look at some other key points later on down the line as well. But today's video I'm going to be reviewing the first video I ever made about thyroid cancer and having thyroid cancer for YouTube. Now, this is going to be possibly emotionally taxing for me, and what we're going to do is we're going to listen to a little bit, I'll stop, I'll give some commentary talking about it, and then we will carry on with the video. Don't know how long it's going to be. The original video is only about 5 minutes long, with zero editing skills whatsoever, and a lot of ums and so I really apologise for that. If you've never seen it before, this is the intro video for my channel, and maybe, just maybe, it's time I recorded a new one. So I'm wearing headphones, that you're listening along, and then I'll be giving my little bits of input as we go. But like I say, I hope people find this interesting and find it useful, and it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be quite emotional, probably a little bit rough, PTSD style stuff for me. So without further ado, I guess we'll give it a go. And my goodness, look at that face. It's me, but that is one hell of a spotty forehead. And yes, I had a top knot, in case you didn't know. And also, that's my beard's colour from 6 years ago. So yeah, this video is from 6 years ago. So let's have a listen.
Okay, here goes. So, my name's Joe, and on Monday, that's 2 days ago, so it's Monday the 3rd of October.
I'm stopping there because my voice sounds so different, and I'm aware that my voice sounds different. To me here it sounds a lot deeper, a lot richer, definitely a lot stronger. And this isn't me trying to put a voice on for YouTube or anything whilst I'm recording this video. It is the case that I'm just recording it. I literally only just found out, and I thought, you know what, let's try and do something useful with it. And at this point as well, it's worth me reminding everyone that my head is full, an absolute chock full, of the thyroid cancer propaganda surgeons were trained to say, which is, it's a good type of cancer. If you wanted to choose a type of cancer, this would be the one. And of course, I'm looking back at it now, and I'm dying of it. So I don't really feel as strong or as confident, maybe, about it as I did compared to back then. And also my scar as well, like from here can't see it. Also I'm a lot paler, that's obvious, lighting is different too, but now my scar goes up to here all the way around, and see, then it was just here, this tiny little thing. But right, on we go.
I got told I had thyroid cancer. Now, yes buddy?
Oh, it's Clive. Oh no.
Couldn't wait, huh? Okay, well, you're going to meet this guy anyway at some point. This is Clive, he's my cat.
I can't believe I felt the need to say it was my cat, but I love that guy. I loved him to the end. Unfortunately 2 years ago we had to have him put to sleep because he had a heart condition which got really bad. Despite us trying all the medication that they could give us, it didn't help him. He was really bad with taking medicine, but I loved that cat. He was my best buddy throughout chemotherapy, throughout surgery recovery, my absolute best bud.
So yeah, I was told by the doctors I had thyroid cancer, and this came about because I discovered, or I found a lump in my throat down here, and you might be able to see that I already have quite a nifty scar. And what happened is I found a lump, and it was diagnosed as being a polynoduled thyroid goiter.
They got that wrong, just so you know, spoiler alert.
And I had a fine needle aspiration, and they came back, this is 4 years ago now, and it came back as non-cancerous. And you know, I went 4 years basically without really worrying about it too much. I had some pressure symptoms, so I had a deviated windpipe, and I basically started to get really uncomfortable.
I just want to point with the deviated windpipe, and the pressure symptoms and the lump, I never realised how really obvious the lump was until I go back and I look at older pictures and I see it sat there. And to me, I see it in every single picture. Every picture leading up to this point, I see it in. And I was like, you idiot, why didn't you do something earlier? But I thought it was fine. I was told it was fine. I was told it wasn't cancer, so why would I? But I really should have done. Maybe I should have been more, I don't know, aggressive. But I was fit, healthy, never smoked, don't drink, at the gym all the time, and I was the wrong age to get thyroid cancer. You know, it's really uncommon in young people, especially young men. Very, very uncommon.
So instead of my windpipe going straight down like this, it was pushed off to one side, and it was visibly, you could see it went around. Really? And you could see it went around to one side. So I was starting having symptoms where if I put my left arm above my head like this, it would push, and I would start to get really uncomfortable and be difficult to breathe. There are also some times when I struggled to breathe at night, and I would lie there and I would start to get a choking feeling. So I went back to the doctors, I went back to my GP, spoke to them about it, and they referred me to a consultant, and they looked at it and they basically said the only real option for treatment was to have it removed.
Which was good. It was good they saw it and good said, let's take it out. And I will say it was very, very quick. The waiting time between the being referred and having the surgery was very fast, or it felt very quick compared to today's standards. Like, I feel like the last year that I've had has gone by really quickly with regards to treatment. A lot of waiting, a lot of stress, and a lot of pressure. But looking back then, those 3 months were like disappeared, like they were nothing. And it felt very fast. And this is including them cancelling my surgery one time as well, because the oxygen broke down in the hospital. So, something quite important.
And that was 2 months ago now. So I had that removed 2 months ago, on the 5th of August. And it was sent away to the labs to be tested, as per kind of standard procedure. And it turns out that I had abnormal cells, so I had to wait another kind of month. And then it was diagnosed as thyroid cancer. So at 32 years old, being a healthy young man, I have got thyroid cancer. And it's scary. I am genuinely concerned.
This poor guy had no idea what was going to happen to him in the future. Like, no idea whatsoever. Things are never go in a straight line when it comes to cancer, that's for sure.
And why wouldn't I be? And the reason why I'm kind of making this YouTube channel, I guess, and changing it, is because I'm probably not alone out there, and other people might be able to benefit from it, from my experience. They might be scared of what's to happen and what's to come, and they might be in a similar situation, and if you are, I think we can do this together. I'm really lucky that I've got some support around me. I've got a loving wife, and I've got my parents who are looking out for me, got brothers, friends, even colleagues who are looking out for me.
One thing I'm going to say, which is very interesting, and if you're watching this and we haven't spoken for a while, chances are you're one of the friends that I was talking about, or colleagues, because I have a very small, tight-knit network of friends, and it's different friends now. A couple are the same. They're like my real closest friends, my oldest friends at this point. You know, I've had them for 20 years. I know they're not going anywhere. But then I've got a different set of friends now because of my online gaming stuff, and also friends I've made from making these videos and being out there and being active with raising awareness about thyroid cancer and talking about it, taking part in webinars for charities and stuff. I've made some great friends from that. But there's a lot of people who I know that I haven't spoken to in a long time. And the main reason for it is really nothing to do with this thing here now. But 3 years down the line, I didn't know that things were going to get a lot worse. and I just turned inwards completely. And that's one of my regrets of my journey, is that turning inwards. And I'm at a point now where I don't know if I have the strength to be able to have a large network of friends. And that's physical as well as emotional strength. So I do have some regrets, and that is one of them.
And you'll have people too, if you find yourself in a similar situation. Now, I'm going to be going through the different kind of stages of everything that happens from here on, and I'm going to be sharing it as it happens. I was going to be using this kind of bit of a video diary, I guess, of how I'm feeling from day to day. I do ask, if you're going to troll, at least make it funny.
None of you have. Just so you know, there's been no funny trolling. It's been sad. But there has been some trolling, which I expected. As you can see, I expected it 6 years ago. And to this day, I still get comments on videos. I'm sure I'm going to say something else, which is going to be probably triggering for other people in a second as well.
I got a good sense of humour, brilliant. If you don't offer support, then just drop me a message. If you've got questions that I haven't answered and you want to know, leave a comment. I honestly don't mind sharing it and sharing my experience. And I'm going to be honest on this, and I'm not going to be ashamed. And if you know me in real life, this is real life now, isn't it? The internet. If you know me, I'm really sorry if you found out this way. Unfortunately, I don't have the time or the strength to go around and tell everyone I've ever met, one by one, what's going on.
I didn't realise that there are people that I should have told. And I wanted to tell until I made this video and it was out there. And I wish that I had taken some more time to maybe go around and talk to some different people. And maybe I'm at this point now where a lot of the reasons why I don't have a huge amount of friends and a large friends group is because of this and me kind of... It's now the thing that you talk about when you see someone. It's very difficult not to, because it's one, the elephant in the room, two, it's my life. I don't do anything else apart from have cancer treatment and survive. It's very, very tough. But then again, I had a wicked holiday to Mexico the other month. So hey, it's not the only thing that I do really when I think about it. But it is very much the thing that I talk about because it just affects every aspect of my life. From what I eat for dinner, to me walking around the shops, what I do for fun, huge amounts. Even the sound of my voice. It affects everything.
So I've told nearest and dearest, and they all know. And so the rest of you are all kind of finding out at the same time, I guess. So yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Incredible editing skills there from me. And I want the adverts on it are clearly aimed at certain people as well. So looking back at it, I remember recording that video, and I remember getting the camera out, and I remember I bought a tripod almost especially for it, for vlogging. And originally I thought I was going to be a fitness YouTuber. That was my plan. You might notice in that my neck was as wide as my face. Like, I've been in the gym a lot. I really thought that that was what I was going to do, and that's the way things would be. And obviously it did not go according to plan at all. And I said it before, life rarely does. But yeah, that's a strange thing to go back and watch. And even hear my own voice from 6 years ago. Because when I record these videos now, I don't go back and watch them. I maybe dip in and edit something out, maybe get rid of a click, a loud noise, or that type of thing, but I don't sit there and watch the whole thing. So sitting there and watching it is interesting. And I know that I recorded a few videos pretty much back to back, which we will look at later on. I'm sure we'll look at some of them, but I'm not going to go back and review every single video, because that'd be ridiculous. But what we will do is we're going to pick a few very key moments during my thyroid cancer journey up to this point, and we're going to go back and we're going to review them. They will be sprinkled in amongst the stuff that's coming up. And if you're still watching now, this is kind of the update for where things are. I had a scan last month, so that's August, and I had some preliminary results on the phone. Now, if you remember, we were waiting to see whether or not I was going to have surgery, and we were going to be doing something about this nodule, which is funny enough exactly the same place where it started off. But we're not going to be doing surgery. We know that things have progressed elsewhere. Where and by how much, I haven't been told yet. All I know is that surgery is not the right way forward. So we're going to be going forward and seeing what happens from there. And if you haven't watched it already, you should definitely check out my video of me swimming with whale sharks in Mexico, because we've spoken about bucket lists before, and I think I spoke about bucket lists and said that I don't have one. But oh my goodness, I didn't realise it, but swimming with whale sharks should have been one, because the experience was absolutely exhilarating. That incredible time in the water with this majestic animal, and I do mean majestic, incredible. And in case you're wondering, this beautiful place behind me, this is Isla Mujer in Mexico. Absolutely beautiful. That water is probably about, I don't know, 7 foot deep and warm, like bath water. Beautiful. But right, that's it. Leave me a comment and let me know. And oh god, you know what? I was supposed to mention it. My hair, compared to back then as well, the colour is ridiculous. What you were seeing during that video is my natural hair colour. This is my unnatural hair colour due to medication. I've never dyed my hair, and at no point during any of these videos have I got dyed hair. Super clear. Got to be super freaking clear on that. But right, I'm going to leave it there, because otherwise I would just keep talking and babbling on, as you guys know that I do. But I will keep you up to date with what's going on, as I'm getting the scan results tomorrow, the full scan results, where hopefully we will draw up some battle plans. But I know it's not good. I know it's bad news. It's I've had 2 days to kind of churn myself into a ball of stress over it, which is near impossible not to do when you get given a little bit of information. And a little bit of information is a very dangerous thing, because it explodes into all the different options that you could have in front of you. And you know what? I'm probably wrong, and there are some options I don't know about. But there you go. Alright, if you've made it this far, and because we do this thing where we say the word, because that video was before I started doing that, so let's do it. And yeah, I guess just comment and say 2016. Just say that, 2016. It's going to look really weird, and YouTube's algorithm is not going to know what to do with it. But yeah, 2016. Get it in the comment section. But right, once again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.